for either one of you. Obviously, only two teams can go to the finals, but for you guys to lose this game in the fashion, just kind of some uncharacteristic things that we haven't seen much from this group this year. How much does the way you guys lost it kind of sting the most?
Sucks, man. Simple as that. It sucks.
You guys obviously had a roller coaster ride of a season, from preseason injuries, trades, just guys going down in and out of the lineup to get to the conference finals, beat Boston in the second round. Obviously, you didn't get the result that you wanted, not winning tonight. But just how do you characterize what you guys were able to accomplish this year?
Not sure that accomplish is the word that we're gonna use here, but I think the way this team progressed this year is, for me, it was fun because there's a lot of people saying we couldn't do a lot of things, a lot of negativity around what we were trying to accomplish, and the way we just kind of put blinders on and went to work. That's what I'm most proud of with this team, and I'm just proud of how we kind of stayed the course. Obviously, like you said, not winning tonight and then being knocked out, but just proud of our guys. Simple as that.
I know it's tough for either one of you, right, to think long term in this, but when they made some of the moves over the summer, there was talk of the window that, the ages and stuff matching up this group that they brought in. Can you see this as a first step for you guys?
You make the moves to win, so it hurts. It hurts to be able not to bring an opportunity to the city for a championship. We got a bunch of great guys in that locker room, and we hope to. The plan now is to just put ourselves in this position again and succeed next time.
I guess along those same lines, obviously in the moment, you said it sucks firsthand. Most teams, kind of in their evolutions and stuff like that, there are building blocks. You guys made it a step further than what the Knicks did last year. If there is a window, are there positives that you feel like you can take from it as you kind of step back just a little bit? Are there things that you could look at now even and do that?
At this very moment, no. But eventually, yeah, we can look at stuff and see the positives, but not right now.
Jalen, in terms of what Kat just said, you make the moves to win. There were obviously a lot of big moves this offseason. How confident are you that this group has enough to take that next step? And
the most confidence, overconfident. Seriously, I don't. There's not an ounce of any type of doubt that I'm not confident with this group.
Jalen and Carl, for both of you guys, obviously first season together. How do you think you guys developed as a duo over the course of the season, and what do you think the potential is moving forward?
Yeah, I think we definitely grew. It's a lot of fun playing with Kat, man. It's I've realized that there are a lot of, I think I talked about it this morning, about the narratives and what people say about other people and how people perceive us as players, and we only see from afar from other teams. And so when he came here, man, he's one of the best teammates. He's one of the guys that come in, does his work, does everything he can to be ready to go to games. Definitely a little goofy, but I mean, this dude has been he's been great to play with, a lot of fun to play with, and it just sucks that we couldn't get it done tonight. But I mean, I got a lot of faith in him.
Carl, what was your experience like?
I mean, you being able to watch Jalen from afar, in the West, and just see what he's done and what he's done for the city. It's even more crazier in person when you watch it in person, the way he works on the court. And JB's one of those teammates that when he steps in the building, he raises everyone's energy, morale, and very few people I've ever played with had that kind of intangibles that he has. And we're not even talking about playing basketball. I mean, I think we all know he's, in my opinion, one of the best in the league. And to be able to watch him go to work every night and to be his teammate, I don't say this lightly. It's a blessing, and it's an honor that I get to play with Jalen Brunson, and to be in my career to be able to say that, I've been honored to play with a lot of great teammates, but JB's he's one of the top of the list for me. Best teammates, best basketball players I've ever got to play with. One and two, one of the best teammates I've had.
Two quick ones for me. Obviously, 4-point game at the half. Just what happened come out of the half that allowed them to kind of open up the game, and then Siakam wins conference finals MVP. Just what made him such a difficult cover for whoever wants to take it?
Just came out at halftime, we didn't shoot the ball well. They got some leak outs. They found a way to win, and we didn't respond with the firepower that we needed to. It's unfortunate that we put ourselves in a position like that, and with the season on the line, you hope that we could pull one of those Knicks games out where you're down in the fourth and you find a way to come back and win. And it just didn't happen tonight. I mean, he's a great player. He hit some tough shots. Did a great job of pushing his pace, and making us have to guard him and not in a half-court set. And that's a testament to him and, Rick Carlisle and their team. They had a game plan to get him going. And, obviously did our best to minimize the damage he would do in this series and this game. But, sometimes great players are going to be great players. And, you just got to make it difficult on them and hope they miss.
For either one of you, you guys were pieced together literally right before the season started, and you talked about the up and downs going into the season. A lot of people throwing around the word sacrifice to get to this point, and you guys found a resilient kind of personality trait about you guys as the season went on. I know, Jalen, you said it's hard to reflect right now, but is that kind of what the journey's falling short? I mean, except for falling short here tonight, but is that what the journey's about, and kind of figuring out who you guys are and overcoming obstacles to be able to put yourselves in positions like this?
Yeah, it's definitely tough to look ahead, but I mean, even when you win, it's always about what's next. And so, regardless, we're gonna go in the summer. We're gonna work, and we're gonna get better, and we're gonna figure out a way how we can change this outcome. It's going to start with, obviously, just us and our mentality and making sure that we got to take one day at a time. We can't just jump right back into the conference finals. I can't look ahead. But I got a lot of faith in this group, and I mean, no one sees the things that me and him see every day. No one sees the type of people that we have, the workers that we have. That's what gives me the confidence, and I'm okay with that. I don't really care what people what they think about us on the outside. I know what we got.
You may have partially just answered it there, but when you did say you were that confident in the group, is that the main reason that it is that you believe in just the work you guys put in that is going to be the thing that will push you guys forward?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of guys who work really hard on this team, and I feel like you guys always ask, what do you work on, and when we come back and stuff like that. And I mean, we kind of, from what I've seen, no one's really out there posting themselves about the things that they do or anything like that. And it's just, we have guys who genuinely just want to work hard to be better, and I like that. And I appreciate my teammates and everything they do and everything they believe in.
Jalen, 18 turnovers tonight. They had 34 points off turnovers.
Yeah.
It was an issue throughout the series. Just what did you see in that regard?
I mean, I saw a lot of breakaways on their part. It's probably the reason why now they're able to extend the lead and throughout the series. You can start with game one and the play when I passed the OG and then the turnover right there. It's just something that I have to be able to control. I always talk about control the things I can control, and that's one of them. I wasn't able to do that throughout the series, and I wasn't able to give my teammates and team an opportunity to go out there and win more games. And so, yeah, it's terrible on our part, terrible on my part. Excuse me.
Jalen, when you talk about the confidence, obviously, I feel like nobody takes more criticism than Tom, and this team obviously has turned around during his tenure. Do you kind of feel that going forward he's the same guy to lift you guys the rest of the way, that next level?
Is that a real question right now?
Every time I turn on ESPN,
You just asked me if I believe that if he's the right guy. Yes.